What's your idea of a perfect evening? For me, it's relaxing by the fire with a good book and maybe a piece of homemade biscotti and a cup of hot chocolate. Hello, I'm Marcia Adams, and I hope you'll join me for the next few minutes as we look at the very latest trend in home fireplace design and installation.
Stay with us as best-selling author and international television personality Marcia Adams shows you how to add warmth, beauty, and elegance to your home. Top builders and designers join Marcia in a look at the hottest trend that's changing the way America thinks about the old-fashioned fireplace. Now, from her home in the heartland of America, here's Marcia Adams.
We have a wood-burning fireplace in our TV room, but frankly, we don't use it very often. And if you have a wood-burning fireplace, chances are you probably don't use it as much as you would like either. With today's active lifestyles, many of us just don't have the time, or to be candid about it, the energy to build a wood fire. But that doesn't mean you can't have a delightful fire whenever the mood strikes. Recently, we converted this wood-burning fireplace here in our living room to gas by using a set of beautiful Majestic gas logs. Now we can instantly have all the homey atmosphere and enjoyment of a realistic fire with no work or mess. I just love it. A wood-burning fireplace is nice, but like me, more and more homeowners, including professional builders and designers, have discovered the real advantage of gas fireplaces.
The consumers these days are asking for the gas fireplaces. In the last 5 years, that's virtually all we've installed. They like the ease of it, they like the cleanliness of it, they like the efficiency, and that's just all they've asked for is gas fireplaces.
With having the gas logs, we use it a lot more. My husband reads paper in the morning in here, automatically has a fire in the morning.
If you're going out for dinner, you can turn it off, but yet you had the use of it while you had a cocktail or whatever. And then when you come back, if you want to have an extra cup of coffee, you can turn it back on and have it then too.
I think it's a definite advantage because if a woman is home alone or during the day or for some occasion when she's entertaining, it's very accessible to turn on the fireplace yourself, whereas you might be hesitant to actually build a wood-burning fire.
People like the idea of gas because it's convenient, it's easy, it's efficient.
It is a great convenience to have, and very nice. I wouldn't want to do without it.
We always recommend a gas fireplace. We feel like it gives them, number one, greater safety, they're easier to use, they're cleaner, and we just feel like, from a standpoint of a custom home builder, that it's the best thing that we've come across.
Ease, convenience, safety, and of course, because a gas fireplace is so simple to start, you naturally use it more. But for some, especially the macho cave dweller type, the idea of giving up wood is not always so easy. I do believe it's a kind of a guy thing.
I think men are a little bit more traditional about building that fire and having the smell of wood. But after doing that for a number of years and cleaning it up, most men I talk to find gas logs a great answer.
We would typically use 5 or 6 ricks of wood in a season, and depending on how much you want to pay for it, they'd either dump it in your driveway and you have to spend a couple days stacking it in your backyard near your door or whatever, plus you have to handle it again to bring it into your house and use it with your fireplace. So gas has eliminated that for me.
On a traditional wood-burning fireplace, you're going to have to clean it twice a year. You want to clean it before the season starts. You want to clean it at the end of the season. You've got to clean it out all the time from the wood ashes and things like that that are left there.
By the time we get home, I'm too tired to go out and start a fire.
As a matter of fact, I put a set of gas logs in my wood-burning fireplace that I thought I would never do. I did that a few years ago, and I said, well, I'll take out the gas logs eventually and burn wood. It hadn't happened yet. It never will. It's just too easy.
I don't think I'm ever going to be one to haul wood and have all of the papers and tools at hand that I need to make that perfect fire. And by the time I would, I'm not ready for it. I'm exhausted.
You have the trouble of starting a fire. If anybody ever tried to start a fire with wet wood or wood that isn't cured 100% or seasoned, you know what I'm talking about.
Our first home didn't have natural gas service, and we had a fireplace, but in 7 years living there, we had less than 5 fires, mainly because of the hassle of bringing in the wood and trying to get a fire started.
If you have a wood fireplace, you do have to go outside if you want to get your wood to light a fire, regardless of what the weather conditions is like. If it's raining, sleeting, it's quite often totally undesirable to want to go outside.
I can't imagine asking my wife to haul in wood to burn in the fireplace and then get it all started and get the matches and get the newspaper out and to do all the things that you've got to do.
The best thing so far in using the new gas logs is the cleanliness.
Could you imagine getting ready for a dinner party? Perhaps serving caviar and champagne, and then suddenly you notice these little critters crawling across your carpet. Ugh. Not a very nice way to entertain in my book.
I really disliked it when we were entertaining, and maybe 10 minutes before the guests arrived, Dave would decide to build a fire, and then we had, you know, lots of little things across the carpet, and that caused a little distress.
You really should never store wood in a garage or inside the house because of termites and other varmints that are in the wood pile.
Termites and bugs, and as Cornelia put it, varmints, can really put a damper on any evening's festivities. But aside from the messy considerations, today's gas fireplaces do make sense. Dollars and cents.
Wood is getting more and more expensive, and depending on the amount of use of your fireplace, you could well spend $300 to $500 a year for wood.
In our service territory, when you look at the cost of a rick of wood versus the cost of gas per therm, we estimate that you can operate your gas fireplace for as little as 50 cents or so an hour.
We don't feel it's expensive to use. The logs themselves are very reasonable.
With today's gas technology, you can have all the beauty and convenience of a fireplace in virtually any kind of home.
Today, a fireplace, whether it be in a condominium or an apartment or a home, is something that is a plus.
We are placing them right now in your starter homes, in houses in the price range of $100,000 and up, and you find them in your most luxurious homes.
This is a custom-built home that we've just completed. It's approximately 6,000 square feet. It's going to sell for right at $700,000, and it's got 2 gas fireplaces installed in it.
You don't have to build a new house to have a fireplace either. We've done numerous remodeling projects where the ability of a gas fireplace, or the ability to put a gas fireplace in anywhere, any condition, enables you to be very flexible when you're remodeling. You can put fireplaces where you think you probably couldn't have had one in the past.
The nice thing about the wide variety of styles and sizes available in natural gas fireplace equipment is it'll fit into pretty much any home, condominium, room in the home. There's just a tremendous flexibility. They can go just about anywhere.
Gas fireplaces are so flexible, primarily because of the various venting options that are now available. Literally, Majestic fireplaces can be vented through a chimney, like ours, a wall, or with no vent at all.
We can install a gas fireplace virtually anywhere with a ventless or a vent-free fireplace. We can have a top-vented gas fireplace. We can have a direct-vented gas fireplace, which means vents it horizontally. The gas fireplace can virtually go anywhere today, unlike the wood-burning fireplace.
In this home, we have 3 fireplaces, which are a direct vent, a conventional type, where the chimney basically just goes straight up above the roof like you always see. Additionally, we have one that we added in the master bedroom bath after we were framed that uses a horizontal venting system which vents directly out the side of the home. And lastly, in the study, we have a ventless gas fireplace that you're not required to vent outdoors at all.
With all the new options in fireplace venting, you can place the fireplace practically in any spot in any application you choose to. You're not dependent on the chimney.
Marcia Adams will be back after these brief messages.
The venting options and ease of installation have really fired up, forgive the pun, the imaginations of designers. The result, we're seeing gas fireplaces all over the house, from the family room to the kitchen, from the bedroom to the bath.
You can put a gas fireplace literally in any room that you want. We've done them in kitchens, we've done them in hearth rooms, we've done them in nooks, we've done them in the great room, we've done them in the den, the master bedroom, the master bathroom, basements. You can literally put a fireplace anywhere you want.
In this setting here, we find what is requested now most of the time. It's your fireplace right next to your home entertainment center.
It's virtually unlimited. I saw one fireplace had mirrors all the way around. It's really a unique effect.
Today, more than in the past, they're wanting more ornate mantles and things like that, and they want a more clean type look to it than the rustic, put a piece of cedar above the fireplace and then it's a macho type thing, where today it's much more of a feminine type thing with the light and bright homes that we're building.
In this setting, you have a waterfall right on top of a fireplace, and the whole fireplace is projected out into your dining room, living room area, and on top of it, we also are working with lighted glass block floor.
Some of the most unique installations I think that we've done in the past, in fact we're doing one right now where there's a see-through fireplace between where the jacuzzi is and the master suite. So you can literally be in your bathtub and have the fireplace going, or you can be sitting in your bed and have the fireplace going at the same time.
One of the nice things about natural gas fireplace equipment is the flexibility that it provides. Whether you're in a starter home or a mansion, regardless of what room in your home you'd like to enjoy a fire, you can literally have one in a kitchen, in a bedroom, bathroom, living room. You just have a wide array of choices.
The fireplace to me is definitely a focal point in whether it's a family room, a living room, a master bedroom suite, but in design you kind of need something to focus on or to build around, and that's generally what people want in their home.
With the gas fireplaces, the flexibility in design allows you to put them virtually anywhere. If you can imagine it, you can put it there.
With so many super options, you're bound to have questions. Your Majestic dealer will also need some information from you. Number 1, in which room will your gas fireplace be installed? Number 2, what are the dimensions of the room? 3, will your fireplace be used to heat the room, or is it simply for aesthetics? 4, what kind of decorating scheme did you have in mind? 5, what is the size of your existing fireplace? 6, is gas already supplied to your fireplace? If you're prepared to answer these questions, choosing the right gas fireplace equipment will be very simple.
Marcia and her guest will be right back after these brief messages.
Has this ever happened to you? You spend a pleasant evening by the fire, maybe enjoying a cup of herbal tea and possibly even a homemade brownie. And before long, it's time for slumber. With a gas fireplace, you simply turn it off and go to bed with complete peace of mind. Unfortunately, with wood, there's always a little concern.
Wood is a safety hazard quite often, with embers and falling out of the fireplace, maybe igniting the carpet.
Comparing it to wood, where you can overheat your chimney, the chimney gets dirty from creosote or the type of wood that you use.
We consider safety to be, again, one of the primary advantages of gas hearth products.
Safety, I think, was a definite factor, and I also think it's a consideration. When you have a wood-burning fire, you're a little reluctant just to leave the house or go to bed and still have those little embers burning.
But the nice part about gas is you can go right downstairs and turn the main off immediately if you want to, and you can shut the whole thing down completely, versus if you had a wood-burning fireplace, you've got to go get a hose to put the thing out, and you don't have that in a gas fireplace.
When someone's going to leave a room where a fire was burning, they don't need to worry about burning embers lingering that could catch onto a carpet or drapes.
We were not at all concerned about safety because we've had a gas furnace for years, gas water heater, and I just think living with gas appliances, we thought nothing of the safety factor of having a gas. It's probably more safe than an open wood fire. This you turn off, go to bed, Don't worry about sparks. It's very safe.
Safety is a very important consideration. Your Majestic dealer will be glad to thoroughly explain all the safety features that Majestic builds into every product they make.
Stay with us. When we come back, you'll see for yourself how a gas fireplace is one of the best investments you can make in your home.
How many times have you already moved in your life? It seems that once the garden is just right and the kitchen suits you to a T, well, it's time to move on. So naturally, these days, you have to consider the return on your money for just about every improvement you make to your home. Builders, designers, and architects agree. A gas fireplace is an investment that pays dividends not only in the enjoyment it provides while you own your own home, but also when you sell your home.
In terms of investment, a gas fireplace is something when you go to resell your home, you definitely have an advantage having a fireplace over a home that does not have a fireplace. And especially if you have gas involved with the fireplace, it's clean, efficient, and easy to use, and people like that.
We have statistics that show that natural gas adds to the value of a home. So certainly having a natural gas fireplace is going to be one of the elements that will add to the resale value of a consumer's home.
If you're adding a gas fireplace, the typical cost is $1,200 to $2,500. And as you sell the home, the return on that could be anywhere from $3,000 to $3,500.
I would say a very high percentage of the homes we build today have gas fireplaces. I'd say probably 90-95%.
When installing a gas fireplace, it's a twofold win situation. You can enjoy your fireplace through the years that you used it, and then when you go to sell your house, the return on the investment of the fireplace is very, very good.
Costs and operating expenses will vary, but you'll find that a gas fireplace is a practical, cost-efficient addition to any home, no matter where you happen to live. We've seen how fireplaces and gas logs are economical, safe, clean, and easy to use. We've seen how they can add beauty and warmth to any room in the house. But for the person who is a wood diehard, the real question is, how realistic are gas fireplaces?
Manufacturers like Majestic have just brought the product so far in terms of the realistic beauty.
Nowadays, with new gas logs, they look as natural. You don't even see the difference.
I think it's very hard to tell with gas logs. Now, with the new ones, they're so realistic looking that it isn't a wood fire.
I think it's very realistic and very comfortable.
Our biggest decision was to decide if we thought they looked real. Went in, thought they looked, couldn't tell the difference, that they weren't wood.
We entertained family over the holidays, and my grandmother was sitting by the fire. She had to ask me whether our fireplace was gas or wood, and the only way she could tell was that the logs weren't burning down.
We are absolutely thrilled with our new Majestic fireplace. Our own experience is exactly the same as what you've seen and heard in this program. But I have to tell you, before agreeing to host this show for Majestic, I personally visited their plant in Huntington, Indiana. Incidentally, Majestic has been located there for over 100 years. At the factory, I saw for myself how every Majestic product is made to exacting specifications. I saw the quality control and the safety testing procedures. I was especially fascinated by their new computer design software. It will allow Majestic dealers to show you precisely how your fireplace will look in your home. And I saw something else, something that's more important than anything. I could see the pride that every employee at Majestic has in their products and their company. It's no wonder top builders and designers enthusiastically recommend Majestic to their customers.
I've been using Majestic fireplaces for the past 20 years. And we've gotten great service, never had any problems with them, and have no need to really ever look for any other thing else. We feel like we're getting good value for the money, and they have continued to bring new products into the marketplace with zero clearance, with direct venting, And the gas fireplace enabled us to just to put a fireplace anywhere.
Our relationship with Majestic goes back to 1963. We've been installing their fireplaces since that time. And the reason for it, it's unequivocally the finest fireplace made, and they offer the best service and warranty package I've ever seen in the fireplace industry.
Majestic Fireplaces have just been outstanding to work with as far as service and installation and service after the sale is done. We're very, very comfortable with them and think that they'll obviously be the leader in this industry for years to come.
Gas fireplace products from Majestic are designed for the way we live today. Energy efficient, safe, environmentally friendly, beautiful, affordable, and oh so easy to use. Your Majestic gas fireplace will naturally become the focal point of any room in your home. The dancing flames will provide heat, charm, and a sense of warmth and well-being for you and your family.
My own personal experience with fireplaces, I grew up with wood. And I'm of an age now where I don't want to deal with hauling it in anymore. And so we have just recently converted our home to gas. And we find that we have the same enjoyment out of using the gas fireplace as we did wood, and none of the mess. Plus, it's eliminated a substantial amount of the dirt in the house.
We converted the fireplace from wood to gas burning about 10 years ago, mainly, I think, because of the convenience. And it just makes it so much more pleasant to turn it on and enjoy it.
It's easy to sell and market a product when you really believe in it, and there's just a tremendous amount of advantages to a consumer to have natural gas hearth products, and I'm fortunate enough to enjoy a gas log set in my own home.
We'd never go back again. Once you've had a wood-burning fireplace and then you've had a gas fireplace and weighed the pros and cons of both, the gas far and above is the best product out there to have. Again, it's just so convenient and so nice, and it puts out the warmth, and you've got it instantly. You're not waiting 30 or 45 minutes for a good fire to build up. You don't have to wait for it to go out in the evening, things like that. You just turn it off. There's no question I would recommend it to every client we ever have.
I personally would never want to go back to a wood fireplace, primarily because of the safety concerns.
In my own home, for example, we've got white carpeting throughout, and the first couple of years we hauled wood in and things like that. We were dropping things all over the place and just making a mess. And we both finally just decided we wanted gas fireplaces, so we had gas fireplaces installed, and they've been there the last 5 years, and we love them.
It's a warm feel, cozy. Makes people want to come in, kick their shoes off, pick up a magazine and read.
I'm so pleased that you could visit with me at my house today. I'm Marcia Adams, and I hope you have found our program entertaining and informative. Visit or call your Majestic dealer. I guarantee you'll find a very warm welcome.
Discover for yourself what Marcia Adams and professional builders and designers already know. Majestic gas fireplace products will add beauty, comfort, and value to your home. For the name of the Majestic dealers in your hometown, call Majestic at 1-800-525-1898. That's 1-800-525-1898. Like Marcia says, you'll find a warm welcome.
I've had a few clients in the past come in and ask me why we use gas fireplaces. And I think when I go through the scenario of what we've talked about here today, and the aspect that the cleanliness of it, it's on instantly, you don't have to take care of it later, there's really no maintenance to a gas fireplace, and quite frankly, they're much less expensive. You add all those combinations together, and virtually everybody wants a gas fireplace.